Okay. Hi everyone. I really wish that me and my family could be there today with you all to celebrate Nan's life. But you know, the next best thing is to share a few happy and funny stories about Nan, and there's so many more where these came from, and I just can't wait till we're all together again so we can share so many more, and that's what Nan would have absolutely loved and wished for us all to do. I'll kick off with the pokies. We all know that Nan absolutely loved the pokies, and I've got many a memory, and we've spent many a time together at the casino, both in Melbourne and in Sydney when she came up here, and at the beloved blacked out window Summerhill Hotel. And one of the things I love and I think about Nan is she used to always say, good on you, you know, whenever the feature bell went off on my machine near her, like, you know, I've used some special skill to make that happen. And she was always genuinely thrilled, you know, when I got the feature as I was when she did. And some of my friends also had the joy of a pokey session with Nan, because we all know that with Nan, your friends automatically became her friends too. And that was just not the sort of person she was, you know, that wasn't surprising for her. She so loved her friends and loved the value and the joy of friendship so much. I guess to the extent, another funny Nan story where once my friend Mel and I were down with her in Melbourne in her room, sitting around having a bit of a laugh, and Nan suddenly got up and she said, "Oh, I've got something that'll be perfect for you, Mel." And she started rifling through a top drawer and pulled out these undies. And Mel and I had sort of looked at each other, and but then she politely declined. As lovely offer as that was. Nan never had a bad word to say about anyone, unless of course you were one of those skankier contestants on The Bachelor. And Nan and I used to spend many a time on the phone talking about our reality TV shows and usually complaining about something. But you know, I think that's the only time she ever complained in her whole life. And Nan took so much pride in her appearance. And it's kind of bittersweet and fitting, I suppose, that the day that she actually passed away was National Lipstick Day, because I think that was certainly something she always used to say to me, and probably all the other granddaughters, was to put some lipstick on and for God's sake stop using those hair straighteners. And as I'm sure we've all heard today as we celebrate Nan's life, Nan had such a special place in her heart for all of her family, and that even included her great-grandchildren, which is absolutely amazing. With Lucas, she and him used to swap their blood sugar numbers, both being diabetic, and they used to one-up each other. She'd be saying, well, I'm a 12, and he'd say, well, I'm a 24. But it did give him great comfort, and he felt less alone with someone else in our family to talk to about it all, who sort of knew a bit about what he was going through. With Juliet, Nan used to call her Little Miss Muppet, and I used to always despair to her about all the naughty things she does and continues to do. And it just gave Nan a really good laugh, even though I was tearing my hair out usually. And for our spouses and significant others, we all know that Nan loved them as family as well. And as I said to Greg the other day, Nan loved you so much I think she would have married you. And Greg said, well, she did like getting married. Nan, to you, you've taught me the power of making the most out of anything, as you truly did make lemonade from life's lemons. You've taught me how to laugh and get over myself, as you sometimes used to say, which I'm sure we've all heard from her and probably needed to hear at some stage or another. I'll love you forever, Nan, and you'll always be my Nan, and I'll always be your Nick. Love you.